EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints.
Joey Slye sets the kickoff.
With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Slye set to get this one going. Off we go from the Superdome. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get that out to Mixon. He's into space past the 25. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Open right side is Likely. To the pylon, he's in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown Saints. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They rush with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third down and 9. That's Ibuka in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Jalen McMillan, what he was looking for there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And that will hit and go out of bounds just on the other side of midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
He's going to begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll look to throw. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Back to throw. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. A gain of 15 and a 1st down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Call it a gain of 13. First down, New Orleans.
19-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That's going to be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it just past their 25.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
That's Ibuka in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Tez Johnson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. That's Ibuka in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play. And a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That one is caught by Ibuka.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Here's Irving. And he's going to pick him up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Well, here down the field will fall incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Drop play to the running back. He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
The Bucs have the field goal unit on the field. This one from 43 yards away. No issues there. This one is good. And the Buccaneers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Tyke Smith, they're on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
13 yards on the
Pick up
play.
there of 13. It's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
You can sense this defense. They're really starting to come alive. Last time out, they forced the turnover. Now they got their first sack of the day. These big plays start to steamroll, and you can just feel their confidence continue to build.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Give running right. It is Mixon. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up fourth down.
A 2-yard gain. It's
The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This one from 49. His kick is perfect. And the Saints going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for, and it'll bring up second down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Talk things over before third down. On that hookup. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Give. This is Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again here with Irving. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Bucks will take their first timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Right back to Irving. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On 3rd down, it's Irving. And he's not going to get there. Wallop right at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down. Here's Matt Araiza now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Yellow, 43. Yellow, zoom. Steel, black. Black ultra. Set.
And out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll look deep for Pittman. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And their only realistic chance to end the half with points is to throw the ball near the sideline, gain as many yards as you can, and then hopefully either get yourself in position to kick the field goal or at the very least in position where you can attempt a Hail Mary.
It is 3rd and long. This time they stay on the ground. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now, faking the give. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So obviously here in this one, the points have been at a premium. So now as you get into the second half, I think both these offenses start saying, all right, we've had a hard time sustaining possession. We've had a hard time going the long way. Let's try to generate some chunk plays and get a little life in our offense. And that one falls incomplete, but I think they got to just continue to attack downfield.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Brings up 3rd down.
Complete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. That'll be returnable from the 35. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll begin here on the ground. And the strength on display rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
It's 3rd and 4. Complete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no...
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. That is down the field and caught. And this is going to be a 1st down. That is a head coach not afraid to roll the dice. This time it pays off and a 1st down.
Who needs a quarterback when your special teams unit can be the ones to move the chains? I mean, the offense couldn't do it in 3 downs, so what do? You say, all right, punt team, you guys take care of 4th. But in all seriousness, great job catching the defense off guard, and now the offense has another shot.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
First down, and they'll run. And it managed to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll stick with him again. And he's got 1st down yardage. bring it out to the 24.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Go.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
First and 10. That's Ibuka in motion. To the air now on first and 10. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 31, here's second and 6. Godwin working the right side. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They get 18 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
It is second and 9. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A 2-yard loss on the play. It's third and 11.
Left side, he's got Ibuka. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Tampa. That his first touchdown this year. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will tie things up. It's now 10-10.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. 1st down, New Orleans.
At the 38-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 4. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. Saints go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Saints 17. Buccaneers 10.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now give up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 53 yards.
If you want to score points at a high Level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays, and after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter.
Jody Sly set to kick off.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready up! Nike! He's checking. Crash. There we go. Set.
Handoff here, up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
36-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Panther 60. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll fill up here. 1st and 10.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Oh, a loose football. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
That's Ibuka in motion. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
And the Buccaneer 1st down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 69. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down. That's
Ibuka in motion. Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down.
19,
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
And it comes to 4th and 2.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
And that right there is going to end up probably being the play of the game either way, Mike. I mean, think, if you fail on that fourth down, you give the ball to your opponent. All they need to do is come away with a field goal, and you lose in regulation. But this coach, he's not playing for a tie. He's not playing for overtime. He's saying, I got the ball late in the fourth quarter. I'm putting the trust in my offense to not only extend this drive, but to go out and try to win this game.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here comes second down. That's Ibuka in motion.
60 Eagle. Check up.
We'll go with the drop play here on second down. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. 2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The sound deafening in the dome. It's third down. A run with Dobbins. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Back roll 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther Street, Panther Street. Go.
They'll drop to throw.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Out to his right. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are right back in this one.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
Hold it ready. No, no.
Here's Dobbins. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
A gain of 18.
New Orleans, third and final timeout.
First down.
They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll run with Irving. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down by Andre Cisco. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game.
Let's go now.
Second down, they need 7.
18. Ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.